last week on Dresden Files, 2 people were unconscious for an extended period of time.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
I hope I don't end up with brain death. That would be terrible.
Especially since you're hungover as well.
Yeah.
And did the rest of the team want to recap the 1 or 2 small things that have happened since?
It went down.
We kind of wandered away and forgot all about them for a bit.
Okay.
We tried our best to save you. We really, really did.
Did you look at a closed door and go, yeah, no?
Yeah,
just
pretty
walk
much.
away?
We got
Okay.
it.
We tried our best.
Yeah, we got used to the door. Yeah.
And God pointed out that they're not available right now.
So then we wandered off.
Yeah.
See, you should have made God try and roleplay as either myself or Jordan, just to see how close he got it.
That
Just
would
to
have been
see
much better.
If you know how close he could have got it.
Because you could have broken yourself.
Could have broken myself and rewarded myself fate points.
And then took them all away again.
Oh, I'm going to use them all.
As long as you use it on animals, I think you did a good job.
Yeah. So yeah, these guys left. Where did you go first?
We went to see Lawrence at one point, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he had a note on his door of a list of words that most of which we'd figured out. It's like, was it library?
Zelda, Cinder, Tony, Asylum, Mirror, Mythical. So, oh yes, so we went to the asylum and there were scorch marks in the psychiatry. Oh no, we pissed about with a mirror for a long time.
You did,
Yeah.
yes.
We thought we could make something with a mirror and ask the librarian for help, but then it just ends up
On
being a
the
colossal
librarian
waste
freaked
of
us
time.
out.
Yeah,
Was
we
it
were
just
in
a
a
regular
row.
mirror that
It's
you were all
just-
screaming at?
Just a regular mirror.
They fetched the mirror from the Batcave and they went, we can make it mythical.
We could not make it mythical.
They did not make it
and the librarian was wearing a robe that kept falling open.
Yeah.
That was uncomfortable. Yeah.
Him and that nurse, you.
Did nobody have, like, does nobody have in their inventory a piece of string or something that you could have, bit of baling cord, you just tie around him as tight as you can?
No one checked.
No. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, and so then we went to the asylum to find scorch marks in the psychiatrist's office.
Did you set out to find the scorch marks or did you just happen upon them?
We just happened
Okay, no, good. Okay. No, I'm just working
Um,
out that I haven't missed a massive part of the story.
And then there was a scorched postcard or something with "Now we're even" written on it.
That was in Cinder's file, wasn't it?
Yeah, we checked the patient records and found out that Cinder was actually a patient in the asylum. She'd been there for a long time and was still there, and yeah, in her file was now written "Now we're even." So we found her room and went in to find Cinder's charred body in the corner with the words "I'm on the roof" written. Were they scorched? No, were they in her blood? They might have been scorched then.
Might be scorched blood.
Then we went on the roof and found the robed figure that is Blaze's sister.
Oh, okay.
After
about to
solving,
go.
yeah.
Yeah.
After solving a
Then-
particularly fun and interesting mythological creature-based puzzle.
We were good at
As
that.
long as it wasn't musical, I'm sure everybody...
It wasn't musical. There was no music in the
Then
puzzle
everybody, I imagine,
whatsoever.
had a wonderful time.
There weren't even sirens. No. There was a mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh, there was? And I wasn't here?
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Yes.
a countdown counted down from 10 to 1. And at that point, the front door of the Italian building, now known as Tony's building, slammed shut. And sleeping gas poured into the room. And
And my hangover is about to become
your
1,000
hangover
times
is about
worse.
to become considerably worse.
Okie doke.
And so Ari and Vam are rendered unconscious by the sleeping gas.
Okay, cool.
And then...
Does that mean I get to take a nap to roleplay being unconscious?
Absolutely not, no, because a conveniently similar amount of time to the amount of investigating done by the rest of the team last week happens, and then you wake up.
Oh shit.
Your head's less than pleasant.
Does your mouth taste funny? That's just my mouth that tastes funny. We're still in the weird building, aren't we? Why am I in the weird building still?
Because you pushed your luck.
Is anybody else here?
Yes,
Other than you. Should we go see? I don't know what was just a little bit, just a tiny bit. I don't think I need it. I think I can just. We work out where we are, and work out where everybody, the house is, and then we'll go and do this thing that we do. Okay. Alright, so when we get up,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have a little look around through blurry eyes and see what I can see around me and have a look and see if I can see anybody else. But I'm not gonna call out because
That would hurt your head, yeah.
that would be
Um,
not so fun.
okay, so you get up, the emergency lights are on, so you know those horrible, dim, often red lights.
Oh no, that's fine. That's beautiful. That means I can actually open my eyes.
And the only thing you can see is the room that you came out of just has a big smiley face on the screen instead of Tony. So it's like the smiley emoticon is there, somewhat mocking.
Okay.
And on the opposite side of the room is another door that none of you actually saw previously.
Oh,
Because you found the first door and you found the code and you went, let's go in here.
okay.
There was a second door.
I have an update. The Italians are mocking us. Our accomplices have accomplished away. Convenient door is now convenient, but it doesn't lead out by the looks of it. I don't.
Deus Ex door.
Convenient door is convenient.
Yeah.
I don't think it leads. My head really hurts. Do you have any pills?
Not for the head.
Can I roll resources?
Yes.
See if I have headache pills.
Absolutely.
Excellent news. Okay. Yeah, 3.
Yes, you have.
I have.
Yes, you have aspirin.
How many aspirin do I have?
Half.
I have half an aspirin.
Half an aspirin. And no water to drink it
Ah,
with.
sorry, that's not a thing you get.
Twice what you need.
Just. In that case, I'm gonna shave a little bit off the aspirin tab. What I need. Take that, and
In 1 to 2 hours, you'll feel moderately similar.
neat. I mean, do you want to go through like convenient door?
Me as well.
You find that next to convenient door number 2
Yes,
is another keypad.
of course there is. Can you go punch the other?
I was planning to.
Yeah, with the smiley face before we do anything. Yeah,
You
excellent.
punch the monitor that has a smiley face on it, do you?
He's doing it apparently, not
Would,
me.
would you like to roll a strength check to see how much damage you do to this monitor?
7.
7? Okay.
Annihilate.
Yeah, you punch the monitor, pull your hand away, bring the monitor with it, and then just smash it over your leg. That monitor's dead.
Good.
You've killed it.
Do we get combat XP for that?
Most successful.
Sorry,
combat
that was a little bit meta. My bad.
There is no XP in this game.
That's why it was a little.
Can I have a feet punch?
Sure.
That has to be one of the highest rolls.
Yeah.
No, you said XP.
No, I said punch the monitor.
On the small LCD screen above the panel is that. Above the so you've got letters A to Z. Meanwhile, on the roof of the asylum.
What were you about to say?
Also, epic confrontation.
You've had a long time to think about this.
Yeah, I should
It's almost as though these 3 seconds have stretched out over an obscenely long amount of time.
I killed you, you bitch!
And yet here I stand.
How?
You never saw me die.
I'll see you die now.
Big mistake, yeah. Rookie mistake. I'm watching him die. Like in horror films, you know, you guys shoot him in the head.
I won't be making that mistake again. I will not be leaving here until you are dead.
Why?
You took a penguin.
Title of this episode: You took my penguin.
all of the stuff that has happened.
I
The
like
penguin-
that
Penguin
penguin.
that you've had all of about 24 hours worth of time with. Gerard!
Poor French kid. You know, I decided not to save you. So if I wanted you to live, I would have saved you back then. All the time I thought you were dead, and so it would mean nothing now if you were to die. It would just be a continuation. Plus, you know, you've been burning down our buildings, framing me, stealing my penguin.
Amputating Squid Boy.
Yeah, and poor Squid Boy, what did he ever do?
And you burnt down my home, and you burnt down my parents,
They were
And
my
you-
parents
and
too.
you burnt everything that I've ever owned.
What is it with your family and fascination with fire?
There's no excuse to steal my penguin.
Didn't she like betray you?
Yeah,
Didn't she like tell the witch? Was it, she told the witch hunters about you or something?
yeah, you were gonna burn me. I burnt you first.
You were a witch.
No, I'm not a witch, I just have powers.
I'm not a witch, I'm just magic.
I can't fly, I can't cast spells, I can just burn people. It's not the same.
At this point, Zelda steps up onto the very edge of the roof.
Do a flip.
I was going to go do a barrel roll. but yeah.
Where's Squid Boy?
Squid Boy is safe.
Where?
You'll find him eventually.
Define safe. How many pieces?
He's in one piece now.
Lies, he's in two.
Well, he's only left. He's in one piece currently.
Where's the penguin
He's still in two.
and the elephant?
You cut his tentacle off, that's two pieces. At least.
Maybe it wasn't his.
So you're going around kidnapping squid people.
What have you got against squids?
You racist.
The only thing I've got against anyone is you.
What has she got to do with squid people?
We barely knew Squid Boy, to be fair. So why did you kidnap him and torture him? He's got nothing to do with us.
Because he saw me and I decided to send you a message.
Burning down the pub wasn't enough of a message.
No.
Okay. Blunt answer, I can't really argue with that one.
How did you survive? How did you get out?
I jumped out of the window as the flames started licking up the side of the house. And I did break one of my legs, but I managed to crawl to the tree line, and I was eventually found by the angry mob that was searching for you.
I should have made sure you were there. How did you find her?
How did I find who?
Please.
I'd been searching for a very long time, and some people pointed me in the right direction.
Who?
Took you long enough to find. I mean, you should have just followed the trail of fire.
Yeah, who told you where she was?
An Italian mafia-style organisation helped me.
Fucking bit right, Tony. You burn her next. But why kill Cinder? She had nothing to do with it. I haven't seen Cinder since I burnt the house.
Because you destroyed everything that meant the most to me, and the only thing that had ever meant anything to you was her.
But our parents are assholes. They were going to burn me.
They were assholes to you, they were mum and dad to me.
Well, you're lucky you didn't have powers that they would have burnt you too. I was saving you from shitty parents. You should have been thanking me.
At this point, she's moving further and further back on the roof itself, till only the edges of her toes are.
Can I grab her?
You want to rush forward and stop her from.
Yeah.
Okay, roll athletics check.
One.
1. You run forward and you attempt to grab her coat. Meanwhile, with the puzzly people.
No, it's fine. Go grab the cart. Because the people want a clue, and then you can go back to grabbing the cart.
You got a clue already.
You got a clue already.
Yeah.
There was an emoticon.
No. The rest of your team gave you your clue.
Give me that list again.
Zelda, Cinder, Tony, Asylum, Mirror, and Mythical.
Okay, bye. Go back to the code now. Because I can't make that happen into anything.
You might need a mirror.
Oh, look at
I have
that.
a convenient mirror in the room.
Now what? Now what? What do I do now? What do I do now? How? Look! I can make it into ones and zeros and a C. That's like really close
These are
to
called
binary,
puzzles.
right? That's like super. No, it's not super.
It'll do.
It'll do? I don't know. Where does it go? What does it do?
You find on a reflective surface to the left of your code, or you can see a reflection on the wall of the
Oh.
code
Okay.
to the left.
But I can make it like almost binary.
Well, you're looking
Um,
through the ceiling at the moment. You probably
Yeah,
want to go for
so-
one of the walls.
So
rather
what
than-
I'm going to do is I'm going to put it through binary, and then I'm going to try and work out what C would be in binary if I could make C's into binary, and then I'm going to the left, you
Yeah.
say. Okay. Awesome. That's
And you
nice.
see that reflected in the wall is a different series of numbers.
I started to read it backwards earlier, and then I couldn't work out what 2 was backwards.
It hurts, doesn't it, Jordan? It hurts.
I was like, what
George,
is...
what's a backwards 2?
Football.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
like, dude, what is this Z? Why am I going to Z in here? What am I going to do with that? Jordan's going to look at the keypad intensely for a minute.
Turn the mirror over.
No.
No, I've written it down backwards. Did I put a 5 for a Z?
Pairs of numbers.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, no,
You were
I
confused by the 0 before.
yeah, I got you.
Oh. So you type mirror into the code.
Do you know what? No, I don't.
What?
Type it in backwards just in case.
No, I don't. I swear, stamp my foot and walk away from the pad.
R-O-R-R-I-M. I'm entering that.
It flashes red.
How many attempts we got left?
3 attempts remaining.
Okay, so just put R's in, because that was
Kill.
what?
Kill.
It just makes a screaming noise from somewhere upstairs.
It's almost like this.
Pain.
Your headache gets worse.
Move to that.
Can I take a couple more shavings off the
Of course,
aspirin then?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Do
the
it.
counteract that.
Enter mirror.
Hmm?
Enter mirror.
Oh, and as you enter mirror, the door opens up, and on the inside, you see what looks like security cameras all over Uppersborough. So you're in some sort of monitoring station.
So then shut the door behind us, order pizza. This is like a free film. Like, how many
It's like
monitors?
several free
Yeah, I was
films.
going to say, how many monitors?
Quite a few.
This is like
There's-
quite a few free films.
There's one very large monitor in the middle
Punch
that's
that
currently
one.
showing the roof of the asylum.
Punch that one, there won't be anything interesting on that.
Is there a PA system?
No, unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be a communication system, but that would be very cool. You do have phones.
Yeah, but then not everyone
No,
will
it's
hear it.
us and...
No, it's us, not God.
Okay, so, and you can see at this point, Blaze has run towards a cloaked woman on the edge of the roof.
Oh, that's neat! Blaze is going to kill somebody else!
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
At which point, you grab hold of her, and you're holding on to her, and she's just leaning backwards against you, and your strength is only just sort of stopping her from falling.
Someone else come
Can
and grab.
Can I go and grab?
As other people start walking towards her, she reveals 2 orbs in her pocket that you recognize as the orbs that may or may not contain the essences of your creature companions.
Get my penguin.
Can we
And-
give us those?
Stand back,
This is
or I
the
drop
worst
them.
film I've ever seen.
It's got subtitles.
I can't
Oh,
watch
there's
things
audio.
without subtitles. Yeah, I can't watch things without subtitles.
Oh, okay.
It's a...
Has one realised that Colonel Tesco's in one of
Yes,
them?
so you realise that Colonel Tusker is in an orb that's balanced precariously on the edge of a building.
That's fine, you can come back.
I was
You
going to
can't
say,
die,
if
you can just
spirits, if spirits fall a long way, do they bounce?
No, they take the splat, we know this. They can just get it back, it's fine.
They tend to explode into ectoplasm.
Yeah, but you went back the last
Yeah,
time,
I'll
right?
get
Yeah,
it back,
so...
it'll be fine.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, we did.
The penguin, however...
I know, like a penguin who's French.
The penguin wasn't French, he just spoke French.
That's even worse, that's
Uh-huh.
arrogance.
Okay, so we're still on the roof.
Right, drop those spheres now Towards you.
Yeah.
Drop
Roll them towards us.
drop the spheres now.
Gently roll them towards us.
A very poor choice of words.
Give me the spheres. Or I'm going to push you off the fucking building myself.
If you push me off the building, the spheres go with me.
We'll put them down.
At this point, I've fulfilled my purpose. I don't have any reason left to live. My only reason was to take everything away from Blaze.
Well, you haven't taken everything. I still have this lot.
You consider these people your friends?
Yes.
We've been to hell
Please
and
come.
back. Yeah, we've been to the underworld and back. We've had I've had adventures with the rest of them, so you might as well live and finish the job. Don't stop with dropping our pets.
I feel like we're in the middle of some really weird family thing. This is like an episode of Jeremy Kyle gone wrong.
Live! Kill my friend!
No, but she wants to die and she'll take our pets with her. If I give her a reason to live, I can get her off the building and then I can burn her.
She thinks that she's taken everything from Blaze because
Are we
we're
on the
here.
right side?
So,
I don't know.
all you did was you killed a friend she hasn't seen for years.
Yeah.
So my emotional tied to Cinder pretty much went. I didn't even know she was in hospital. We're here, so basically you've done fuck all. You haven't fulfilled anything. So if you want to live and try and destroy me further, put the pets down.
She's torn in a cycle.
It's almost beautiful.
It's not because she's doing it poorly.
You've got two choices, Zelda. You either put the pets down and you can throw yourself off the building, fulfill your purpose, or you die slowly. Very slowly, like bit by bit, chop your toes off first, work my way up.
It's getting weird.
It's sexual.
Ever so slightly.
At this point, she pulls her sword out of her sheath.
Do-do-do-do.
The sheath
You've got a
itself.
sword.
She found it in the foot.
The sheath itself releases a viscous liquid as it comes out and sparks it, so it sort of like catches fire as it removes itself from the sheath.
Oh, she's fighting fire with fire. That's clever. That's. I'm. This is rating higher now.
And she holds it against the bit of coat that you're holding onto to slowly start burning through.
Grab something else. Yeah, I'm going to grab another part
Only
of
if she
her.
then suddenly goes.
Break her arm and take her sword off her.
She goes off.
Wouldn't it be sensible to grab behind where she's...
Yeah, can I grab her arm with the
If one of the
sword?
embers could
You wanna
fall
grab
down
her
and
arm
hit
with-
petrol underneath her,
The
it
arm
just-
coat in the
Bit
sword.
off most,
Okay,
not
so
all of her
you'd have to grab
Yes.
onto that with both hands just to hold it in place.
Okay.
Also, subtitles make this like 100 times.
Can I
I'm just waiting for
burn her?
Can you distract her so we can sneak round the other side and get the spears up?
Yeah, can I burn her hand and throw it in the
At what
sword?
point should I go electrify
Just
you?
need to
You want to burn the hand.
Yeah.
You find that
That's a good plan.
your fire sort of like
That was a
is
reference
burning,
too far, but I don't
but
think I can
nothing's-
tell you that, considering
actually
what I might
singeing
do.
from.
Can I use my anti-fire on her sword?
You can try. You have to roll conviction for that.
If she gets
True.
distracted.
True. That's more likely
We're
to
going to
happen.
suppose we could run up to the
That's
room.
why I'm not jumping. If I fail,
We
I
could run up to the room and play an ocarina to make everybody go to sleep.
What were you trying to do?
Okay.
Use anti-fire on her sword.
The anti-fire backfires and numbs your hands,
Someone else grab her.
and she starts to fall.
Can I run and grab her?
Anyone who wanted to try it would have to make a ridiculously high athletics check, because this all happened very quickly.
Squirrel?
Squirrel parkour.
Use your
Oh, I
wand.
lost Emily.
No, 2.
I don't think giving her bad luck at this point is going to do much good.
I like, oh, finally.
Yeah.
What happens if you give bad luck to someone who wants to kill themselves?
They might fail.
1 plus whatever.
Yeah, if I give her bad luck before she
But that's-
dies, can
that's
she
not
live
fast
with
enough.
like being
No.
horrific
No, 'cause-
pain?
These two were quite close. You were still on the other side of the roof, because you guys are sort of like,
Was I close enough to save?
I can get a maximum of 6. Is it worth me even trying?
probably not now.
Is it worth?
Well, the one's in her hand and the other one is. And so she falls from the roof.
Can I like maybe like knock the spears out and kind of go with her? What would
There was no way up there.
You want
Would I survive?
to
if I,
go
like,
with her.
and try and grab the spears?
Although You're not actually sure what happens if you take mortal damage, because although you've got the powers of Hades, you don't know what would actually happen if you almost died, and you're fairly sure you can still sustain a considerable amount of physical damage.
Could I be healed from it though?
Can Hank dance me back to hell?
I don't know how good his dancing skills are. I don't think they're
Yes,
quite
you do.
Phoenix level.
What's that dead person? Let's dance.
Dance over the court.
Just
That's not grim in any.
just doing a Macarena around the court.
You know, like how some girls dance on their handbags? It'd be like that. Very
Like a
big human
like a
handbag.
Mexican dance around a sombrero.
Body bag, then, basically.
Yeah. Now I kind of do that just to see if that happens.
Unfortunately, Zelda falls from the roof.
Shit.
None of you going with her? Sorry.
She takes the orbs with her, and she hits the ground with an incredibly satisfying thump that no one's coming back from, apart from in the case that several magicians in true sombrero fashion managed to dance her back to health, which is incredibly unlikely to happen at this point.
You bitch! I wanted to kill you! I hope that hurt!
I don't think she can answer.
We should see if she's in
I'll be a
the
compass as
underworld. We could go.
Yeah.
We could go and talk to her
Always
there.
Yeah.
Did the animals survive?
At this point, you're not sure. The orbs shattered upon impact. You're not sure what's happened to either of the animals at this point.
Fly, Gerald!
Can we run down?
Pretty sure he couldn't fly in the first place.
You can speak French, you might have got a pilot license.
I'm just imagining a penguin with one of those old style helmets and goggles.
Yeah. In a little plane, yeah.
Like Stuart Little in a plane.
Probably no.
So you run down.
Yeah. Can we use her corpse?
Well,
Check.
as you run down and you get to the ground, you see that her corpse itself has sort of dissolved into the ground, just leaving her clothes and anything she had on her at the time,
What the fuck was she made out of?
which does include a sword
Mine.
that can catch fire as you
Mine,
remove it
I
from
need
its
this.
sheath.
You can have your, after all this, you can have your trophy. It's useful.
Was she real? Was she like some sort of projection or?
I don't think she was a figment of all of our imaginations, if that's
Well,
what you're
no,
asking.
but
Somebody
whether
doesn't
she
even
was
know
like
she's
some sort of
alive.
spirit that took on like a human form, whether she.
Oh,
Well, she was your sister, you answer that.
Only one was it?
I haven't seen her for
Did
years.
she like exploded into blood that the thing outside our agency door?
Yeah, she
Pokemon,
blood.
Yeah.
Or just. Did she explode into blood?
There was
outside
no
the
blood.
door? Was she like a vampire? No, well, vampires wouldn't die from blood enough.
Did she die anyway, and something managed to sort of hold her sort of presence in this
I'm
world?
wondering that, like a necromancer. Did the necromancer sort of bring her back so that.
As some sort of vengeful
I'm playing a
spirit.
farm
Yeah,
game
can you
for
test
like
the
2
magic?
weeks. I don't need any more host time.
I can see if I can feel any magic, but
Crack
I'm not
on.
sure if that'll do any good.
Oh.
Not sure what I'm even rolling.
Or
Law 3.
How are you finding
there
out
was
the
magic
people
involved
who
at some
to
point.
break
There
the
was some
law?
magic at some point, that's all I know.
I don't think it was actually her. I think it was like a vengeful spirit. Because she's just vanished and. Well, she's naked now, whoever she is.
Somewhere deep below the earth, a small naked woman runs.
There's no- Fuck.
Show any of these monitors?
No.
Was there anything else on her, in her clothing?
Do we want to start looking
No.
at what all the other monitors
Are
say
the,
and
like,
do?
are the orbs alright?
You can't see the
Yeah.
orbs. You heard them shatter when they hit the ground, and because it's quite a tall building, you didn't actually see what happened as a result.
Gerald! Gerald?
They don't put cameras in like swimming pool
Don't
trophies
hear
and
any
things like that
French.
anymore, do they? That's not a thing.
No.
Is the sword magic? Well,
Yes.
obviously
The sword is magic. The sword's actually completely mechanical. There's no magic involved in the sword whatsoever.
Then I can
That's what made-
understand
yeah,
that.
it's-
Then I
it's-
can understand.
Because
It's a nudity
obviously
thing, I don't- right?
your sister was so against magic and magical uses in general, she would never use magic in combat or anything like that.
How are we going to find Squid Boy now?
We could run away.
I didn't think the mystery was about Squid Boy, to be honest.
No, but he's somewhere. We should try and, make an effort to get him back because we'll need him to.
Apparently
manage
he's in
that.
one piece, even though he's in two pieces, eh?
Just spectators rolling zombies.
To be fair, right?
He
I'm
did
not
a
sure
phone
if
in
I
sex, so,
will people
I'm not
away.
paying him.
So the only other lead you have at the moment is
Pushing
that you
people
knew
off the-
Tony
you
was
saw
somehow
that,
involved
you
with
saw
Zelda.
them. That
Right,
woman
until
trying
the
to
Italian
defend herself
distress, yeah.
Should
we're
we-
gonna
should
hunt
we-
her
should we
down.
see if
with a sword.
that door's open again? Or...
Blaine set it on fire.
Okay,
And
right,
in
going through
turn
the
set her
Italian
on fire,
district.
so she let go.
Okay. So you head back to the Italian building. At this point, you've seen the entire events as they've unfolded. You see them arrive outside the door.
No. You stay away from us.
Guys?
No.
They can't hear you. But there's no audio between. They can just see on the cameras that you're outside the door at the moment.
Oh, no, we don't. No.
Anyone want to knock?
No
Was
way near
Tony
us.
here or
You saw what
We need to
happened.
find out.
You
I
saw
don't know, we
what
ran
they
away.
did.
Your only leads are inside this building.
Right, let's go in then.
The door at the moment is still sealed. You do see, as part of the control panel, a door release mechanism.
That was so weird that they set her only defense mechanism on fire and then pushed her off the building. That's so bizarre.
It's almost a coup de grace.
I don't understand why they didn't save the spheres. But
Try.
You know what she's like.
yeah, I suppose. And if she knew that you were getting, come back anyway.
Is the release on our side?
No.
They've got one big button that says door release
Yeah.
mechanism,
True question though.
with a couple of big arrows pointing towards it.
I'm going to be
I'm
honest.
guessing that's how we got out in the first place.
I'm not entirely comfortable with, especially not. Can you
Gonna
promise
bank
me you can keep them away? Like,
Hello!
Guys, it's coded here!
There is sort of like a buzzer and an intercom that you can press. An intercom in your room buzzes.
Bing bong.
I'm no.
Hello!
Yeah.
Hello!
You're
Oh, you're alive!
What if I set it on fire?
Hello?
Not the mechanism away.
Are you actually
Are
alive?
you actually alive, or was that just a recording?
Are you now
message?
Spirit
Hello?
Elephant?
Say hello and like exactly the same.
Can we
thing
ride
I did the
you?
first time.
Hello?
Don't answer that.
Hello.
Someone call him.
Bam!
Why did you kill a woman?
Who killed the woman?
She killed herself, yeah.
You set her sword on fire.
She set her sword on fire.
How does he
No.
know about that?
No.
Oh, there's cameras in here to everything.
Oh, can you see Tony?
I can see everything.
Where's Tony?
I know your pin.
Where's Tony?
3 floors up.
Let us we need to question her.
Why are we questioning Tony?
Because she's behind all of this.
She has Squid Boy then.
Yeah.
Yes.
You-
done.
and the door is just, the catch is released and you can hear
Hey,
that it's
guys.
now open.
Hello?
You're live. We tried our hardest to try and get to.
Things have been getting a bit weird.
Yeah.
I think you guys... well, I don't know what's happened to you guys while you've been in here.
Yeah. No. I don't.
Monitors.
I don't
Monitors.
think that.
Can I see the squid?
So you've just been sat here watching monitors.
You can see that in a room in this building, there's a figure that may or may not be Squid Boy with a Hessian bag over his head, and several manacles.
Oh yeah, you do. You need seven.
That's probably the most excitement that Squiddy's ever had. Maybe we leave him
No,
for
he
it.
worked for me. He told me some stories.
That's alright then.
Like the bike getting indented into the wall. Come on.
That's not that.
And to be fair, he wouldn't mind getting waterboarded so much. It's probably quite pleasant for him.
Oh.
Your filth. That's news.
Where's Tony? Can we see Tony on the monitors?
Tony is peculiarly missing from every available monitor.
But that's
Okay,
fine,
I'm
because
gonna
you know where
find
Squiddy is now, so...
So we just look at the ones that aren't available. Simple.
Yeah, how do we turn them on?
Oh, well,
There's normally a cool line they say like a Bond film, and then he hacks it, and then there's secret cameras.
where you press Control Delete and you say zoom and enhance several
Yeah.
times.
Can you close up, get it close up, rotate 90 degrees, and then...
Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yes. digivolve and then...
Yeah, and then de-digivolve to gain ABI.
As you would.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Guys press buttons anyway.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay, excellent.
if these monitors into sort of several buildings around Uppersborough, all we do is go to the ones that are not on the monitors, and that's where we'll find her.
Okay, cool. You guys go to.
I imagine
those
there's a lot of
buildings.
places without security cameras on them.
There's a vast amount of monitors. It would take quite a long time to even look through all of the monitors that are currently available.
Alright, basically, if one person stays here, the rest of us goes to explore the building. And the person who stays here can phone anyone they see on a monitor, therefore we know we're in a room with the monitors, we don't have to, we can leave and take
Hold
time.
on, who's the best at investigation here?
Not me.
Because they should stay
Not me.
behind and
It's
watch
Just
the
the one at you,
Yes.
two, yeah.
Yeah,
One of you two stays here.
I'll stay here.
Now? It's because you don't trust them. Okay.
Why
I
don't
have a
you
sword.
trust it?
They're your team.
You have a new sword.
Yeah, I got sword now, so we can sword fight.
That's lovely. Yeah.
You still have the sticky iron sword.
Okay, friend, suck my elephant.
Um, you find him still unavailable.
Is that like,
It
you know,
does
when
he
you
like
ring
have that
somebody
hang
and
up
the
tone?
tone
Yeah,
goes,
voice
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like just the
Cool,
ATT
eh?
signal,
Yeah.
where it reaches up.
Yeah.
Please leave a message for your elephant.
Please hang up and
After
try
the
again.
tone.
Please hang up and try again.
Miss you.
Oh,
It's not quite the same without you.
he ain't heavy. He's your elephant brother.
Things are a little darker and the mornings are heavier.
You guys are splitting up and searching the building.
I'll stay here. I've got a mobile I can call.
Okay.
Have I got everybody's number? Are we all?
You all have everybody's number
Right,
installed
so
on your phone.
is it smart for all of us to split up? Do we all have our own objectives?
Well, at the moment, you're just sort of going to have a look around the building and see what's available. Because so far, you've only actually found 2 doors that open.
Oh yeah, that's fine, but we all know we all want to find something though. So we all want to find something that's the same, because she wants Tony, I want the squid.
Split up into 2 sets of something.
2 sets of 2.5. Who's being cut in half? The 2 swords available.
Who would you find Tony?
Okay.
What are we looking for?
Squid. Unless any of you want to go find Tony as well.
Are we safe leaving those two to go find Tony on their own?
I should be
I think it's
safe.
fucking comical.
Should be safe for 7 hours.
To be fair, I have your phone number. If I see anything come up on the monitors, I will phone you and let you know.
Right, we want this room here. I think that's the squid.
Okay.
That's what we want, okay?
Alright, so I think from looking at it, can I plot them some kind of course from sort of familiar rooms looking at the cameras? I can roll, I'm happy to roll investigation for
Well,
that, but...
you don't have a blueprint of the building.
No, but
So you're gonna
I
have to
could
draw
say
one up
like,
in your
okay,
room.
so first off you're looking for some kind of corridor with X amount of doors on. You're looking for then a room that connects, which is this colour, and I can try and guide them that way to Squiddy as fast as I can.
The camera you've got is just pointed at...
No, but I have several cameras around
Right.
around the building. So to get them to Squiddy, I know what sort of room they're looking for.
Upstairs, somewhere, is about as much as you can work
I
out.
can't see the rest of the room that they're looking for.
No, it's the,
Okay,
the camera
that's
angles
fine.
aren't great for that kind of thing.
Okay.
And
that's
there's a
fine.
lot of very similar rooms, so you struggle to differentiate the rooms as well.
Good job, Em.
The only sort of available door to you at the moment is on the other side of the monitor room is a small stairway.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
well, keep in touch. I'll let you know if I see anything come up on the monitors or anything like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so as you go up this stairway, you see a room. In this room are 6 sort of perspex cubicles, each of which has a button in.
Oh, not buttons.
What colour are they?
All of the buttons are green.
Ah, right. Good love the better than
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Scratch.
They can't all be green.
The cubicles don't actually have doors, they're just sort of like separated out from each other, so it's like a phone box that doesn't have a door on the front.
Okay, well, I'm going to go.
Is there anything that gives a hint to anything?
Above the above the button is just a small monitor, and there are 2 panels in front of you that can be drawn on.
No one draw a penis.
Or maybe somebody should and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll just do a penis on it
Okay. You drew a penis.
Guys, do penis!
Yes!
Nothing happens.
Bingo! Set fire.
Door opens.
Bought drew penis. Bingo. Oh, I should
That's
set up
done,
D&D
let's go back
bingo
and
for the
watch
next
TV.
case. Occasionally I'm just going to flip to a page and tick something in there. What did we do? What did we do?
What's on the monitors?
The monitors are blank. They're off.
Does the green button turn the monitors on?
I'm going to press a button.
Okay. As you press the button, you just see a message at the top of the monitor say 1 of 6.
So that's
Press button 2.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
very clever.
As you press the button as well, it now says 2 of 6 on both of your monitors.
Guys, press all of the buttons.
It says 5 of 6.
6 one.
There's
Oh. Who's next to the...
Have we got anything heavy we can lean on
It's
one?
like
and
My
fucking
sword,
just-
can I use my sword?
Hmm?
Can I use my sword to press another
Can
button?
anyone stretch your leg around?
It seems that the cubicle walls themselves are actually a little bit too far to reach around.
Can I leave my button and go and press another button?
When you release your hand from the button, the number drops. What?
That's right, if at the end the moral to this is we should never have split up.
I leave my shoe on one button.
I find a boulder. Nearby.
I leave my shoe on one button and go to push another button.
Okay, it says 5 of 6, biometric error.
God damn it.
Anyone get
Rip off your arm!
Have we got Squidboy's tentacle with us?
Yeah, you've still,
Do it.
you've still got it.
God,
Tentacle
these people
on
are
the-
scary.
tentacle
That
under the
makes
shoe.
me-
Tentacle and
Tentacle into the shoe.
you're,
and I go push
you're
button.
still receiving the error, biometric error.
Okay,
God
so
damn
now you
it.
need like 2 kilograms of carbon and a little bit of.
Iron.
Who's got a chemistry set?
Just yell down the stairs, get your ass up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get your ass up here.
You've just been watching this on the cameras going.
Jolt the tentacle back.
Go.
My shoes are a bit squelchy then.
It is, yeah. The bottom of it's sort of like stringy.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna sigh and leave my bank of monitors, drag my feet up to where these guys are. Like, not take my eyes off of Blaze in the slightest, not just completely, and press the empty button with tentacle and the shoot. I'm gonna fill the shoot back
The button's a bit sticky now, sorry.
I'm gonna
Tentacle.
like, you know when you hold the sides of a button and you hold it down that way so that I don't have to touch where the tentacle and the shoe have just. I'm gonna do that. So whose arm gets sawn off now that we're all holding buttons? Who has to pay? Who has to pay the blood for it?
Right, so it says 6 of 6, and the monitor sort of slowly starts up. It's like an old-style CRT monitor.
Cool. So now that's done. I'm gonna.
Give it a minute for the tubes to warm up.
Yeah, they're still slowly warming up.
I'm gonna just Okay.
Okay, so at the top of everyone's screen, they've got that. You've got that on your monitor, and then once we've got 6 correct results, when you hold up your monitor screens, it may well spell something out.
Oh god, it spells things.
Well, this is technically binary code. Each sort of set of numbers creates one number, and then that is a letter. As you sort of hold all of those up, it should spell something out.
Agency sucks.
At which point you hear Tony's laughter from a monitor that appears on the other screen.
I'm gonna burn you, bitch! I hope you like hot Italian food.
The monitor appears and Tony's laughing, and this time it seems that she can hear what you're saying and talk back, because before it seemed like it was a recorded message.
Hi.
Where's Squid Boy?
Squid Boy's safe, he'll be returned to you.
When?
When? Will he be alive when you return him to us?
He will be alive when he's returned to you.
Will he still avoid
Okay, well, in that case,
Why do
maybe
you
we should
have
go
him?
home because Because, you know, Squiddy's going to be safe, Squiddy's going to come back to us, so we can all go home. And
No, we're not leaving without Tony. She's got to pay for everything. Why did you send my sister after me? What have I done to you?
Your sister was so easy to manipulate. I managed to build her rage up to the point where the only thing she had left was to ruin your life.
But
She
why?
was
Why?
ready to
What have I
forgive you.
done to you?
Because it was fun.
You're not going to be laughing when I'm finished with you.
And there's something I should show you all. And at this point,
I hope you're not sexting us on this screen.
at this point, she reveals a series of videos and images
No, put them away.
We've watched it now.
You've seen it now.
of the various crimes that have been perpetrated by the agency over the past month or so.
We haven't done anything.
What are you doing that to that policeman?
Wow.
You knew the
So
story.
there's a series of acts that are performed by Van policemen. There's a series of acts of fire and vandalism caused by yourselves. There's a lot of acts of breaking and entering, and some
In
stuff that happened at a
justice.
bargain booze.
I didn't get into this
Being dangerous for the fame.
to hunt people down.
What's the point of this? We know we did that. It was in
Well,
the
I
name of
didn't
justice.
know some of these things, but thanks for sharing anyway.
And
Do you think the police are going to come after us?
absolutely, and if you don't do what I ask,
Blackmail.
then you'll find that these images and videos will find their
I've
way
been
into
on the
police
run for
hands.
most of my life. I can just disappear. They won't find me.
If that's what you decide you want to do, but I will find you. I've always followed
I'm
you.
surprised the police went after us in the first place. to be
Why
honest.
have you?
Yeah.
How have you? Why have you always followed me?
We've been watching all of you
Why?
because we're interested to see what would happen to what's left of the agency.
Do you know what happened?
What happened to the start of the
I mean-
agency?
I got drunk.
Well, that's
That's about as far as we. I didn't get into this to kill people. I didn't get into this to
Were you not
trespass
responsible
anyone.
for the
I
pile
got
of
into
blood at
this
our
to get
door?
out of
Hmm?
killing people.
Were you not
Just
responsible
putting
for the
that
pile
in
of
there.
blood at our door?
no, but that is related. And you should find that if you perform one small task for me, I will remove all of these images and videos from everywhere they can be found.
It
And
depends
you
if...
may find out some information that's quite useful to where the rest of the agency is.
Does it matter?
Yeah,
what
but if
the
they
rest
come
of the
back,
agency
who
is
gets
at
that
this
job?
point?
They come back, who gets that job? Yeah, we'll be put back down.
Yeah,
we don't
but
want the
if we're in
agency
jail, we lose our jobs as well.
I won't go to jail.
I
I
won't
used
go
to
to
be on
jail.
the run. What do you want us to do?
Half of us have been on the run for years, it's fine. We can teach you.
Well,
Yeah.
I need you to find out what's happened at the Northern Islands, because there's been some sort of magical disturbance.
You don't want us to kill anyone.
No?
No.
I just want you to investigate the Northern Islands, investigate the disturbance.
You could have just hired us.
Yeah.
But we need the money.
So this hold on. So this is just so that you can get us to do a job for you for free, so that you don't have to hire us to do a job.
And everything that up to this point was
It's been
just
a
a
massive
test.
interview, hasn't it? You've put us through a massive job interview.
This
So
is
that you can get a free
not
job
the
out
worst
of
job
us as well.
interview, but
No, I've done more degrading things for a job.
yeah, but this is pretty up there.
If I did just not come to the agency. And
Oh, thanks for my
hire
coat,
us.
by the way. It's very nice.
You'll be charged for that.
Oh no.
A bill will be sent to the Library Agency, I believe you call it.
Yeah, but why did you not just
I
come
mean,
and
Actually-
hire us?
horrible. Please don't use that
If you
term.
send, we don't usually get mail to the library agency. It's a bit weird. If you send it to the library, then they'll be fine. The librarian will.
Our-
I don't
our
want the librarian
secretary
touching
can
our
deal
mail
with the
after what
mail
else
there.
he's been touching. Yeah, but if there's anything nasty, he can take the brunt of that.
And the only clue I have regarding the Northern Islands is a phrase that was passed down to me. Which says, "The only night I find everyone likeable lies on North Infernal Island. Search around north and inside."
And this has been passed down to you.
Yes,
Your family has shit heritage.
absolutely.
They're not
They're
terribly good
not.
poets either.
No.
No.
Quite possibly not. And that's where we'll leave case 3.
Okay then.
You solved the burning question, and now you're going to investigate the Infernal Island.
Now I
Can't
have
believe
to
she
go
did
on
all
a
of
trip
that
with
just so she wouldn't have
murderers.
to pay for us to
I
do
know.
the job.
We didn't kill anyone.
That was a lot of effort to get out of the
Jumped.
bills.
Yeah, but that's not what I saw.
No, that's what happened.
But that's not
There
what
was
I
four
saw.
of us there.
Yeah, we
Do you really think pushing someone off a building is my MO?
To be fair, you set her sword on fire first
I
and
did
her
that.
coat
Show
on
her the
fire.
sword, it's mechanical, it sets fire on its
Yeah.
own.
See? Mechanical sword. I didn't do it. She did it.
She threw herself off.
Is that what you saw?
I don't know what I saw. I was
Exactly.
elsewhere.
You were looking
Did
at
you find an
monitors
appropriate bathroom monitor to look at? Yeah.
and it was full of us who actually
So
there.
weird.
So that.
I just.
This case was always meant to take a slightly darker turn. It didn't actually go specifically where I thought it was going to, but it was quite interesting to see what you guys did with it.
Where did you think it was going?
Well, I wasn't sure quite how angry you were going to be with your sister, and it was leading back to the point that Tony did admit to manipulating her and make her angrier than she was always meant to be. So you're not going to be altogether sure how much of it was what your sister wanted to do and how much of it was Tony manipulating her. I wasn't sure if you'd find it in your heart to forgive your sister and apologise for killing your family. No. So you solved the burning question and you finally have a clue as to where everything went a bit tits up for the 18.
I still don't want them back because we just get demoted.
know.
But it's been in here for ages.